If you've been telling yourself that you want to start building something online, perhaps it's a YouTube channel, maybe you want to start sharing your art on Instagram, maybe you want to spread your ideas through writing, but you haven't gotten started yet, I can guarantee you that you're making up excuses. Right? But not just the obvious kind of excuses. We're not talking about excuses like ones that are screaming out, I am an excuse, I am an excuse. Right? We're not talking about those kind of excuses. We're talking about subtle excuses, the really dangerous ones. The ones that seem reasonable, seem logical and almost strategic. Right? Excuses like, I gotta find my niche first. That's one that I've had. Or, I gotta get better equipment, I gotta get a better camera, I gotta get a better notebook or a better pen. I gotta get a better setup. I gotta find my aesthetic first. I gotta figure out what the aesthetic is that I'm going for. Maybe it's, I don't wanna be a cringy wannabe creator. I'm not gonna start yet. There's all these excuses. Maybe you can relate. They all sound reasonable, right? They all sound fairly reasonable. But if you zoom out and you look at it all objectively, you'll find a pattern. And the pattern is, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. All of it is bullshit. Jocko Willing says, your excuses are lies. I 100% agree with that. Your excuses are lies. All of them. I've coached enough people now on this very issue of just getting started that I can tell you confidently that that voice in your head is not there to help you. It's not there to make your life better. It's not there to help you get to the next level. It's there to protect your ego. It's there to help you avoid being judged by others, to avoid rejection, to avoid failure, to avoid the discomfort of putting yourself out there. And it's so convincing. Yeah? It's so convincing, isn't it? But again, if you see the pattern, you'll see it. You'll see it that it's like you're desiring this new life. You're thinking about it. Perhaps you're planning it. But you're not doing anything about it. You're not taking action. And since you're not taking action, I can guarantee you that if you go down that path 6 months from now, you'll be sitting exactly where you're sitting right now, in the exact situation you're now in. And perhaps you'll have some new ideas. Perhaps you'll even have an elaborate plan written out on a Google Doc. But you won't have any proof of work. You won't have made any meaningful progress with what it is that you want to do. What I've found on my own journey of making these videos, building this YouTube channel, writing my newsletter, link is in the description by the way if you want to check that out, working with other creatives, again, link is in the description if you want to work with me one-to-one on these kinds of matters. Also being a photographer, what I've learned is that creating isn't about having the perfect idea or the most flawless plan to execute on. Not at all. It's about building in public, one piece, one brick at a time. It's about documenting the process and sharing your work even when it doesn't feel completely ready. letting your aesthetic, letting your style, letting your voice emerge through the act of creating, not before it. See, that's what a lot of us we get wrong, is we think that we need to be clear on that stuff before we start creating. When the reality is you get clear about it when you start taking action. You take action so you get the clarity. You don't wait for clarity before you take action. So if you've been stuck in this loop of overthinking, of refining your ideas constantly, editing them again and again and again, and not actually taking real action, not actually moving the needle forward with your vision, pick a platform right now. Pick some place you can share your work, okay? Pick one idea you're gonna execute on, and then create something out of that idea and post it onto this platform that you chose. Even if it's rough, even if it's not fully finished, even if it doesn't feel perfect, even if it feels pointless because no one's gonna look at it, do it anyway. Because the only way you'll stop making up excuses is if you stop listening to them. That's the only way. You start acting instead. Start acting like a creative. And I'll tell you what, because this channel is still reasonably small, I have the luxury of being able to engage with the viewers here one-to-one. So if you're actually going to take up this challenge, which I respect you if you do, I'll leave my email and my Instagram in the description of this video. And I'd like you to send me the thing that you created. Just send it to me and I will reply to you. Okay? Just for a bit of extra accountability if you're serious about this. And also, if you're interested in coaching, I have a link in the description for that as well. You can check it out. It's specifically tailored for creators. And I'm not just talking about influencers, people who want to make a quick buck, okay, online. Okay, I'm talking about if you sense within yourself that you're here, put on this earth to create something, to leave something of your own making, and you want to contribute to this world, you want to leave it a better place than what it was when you got here, but you've been feeling stuck with that. Perhaps you've been overthinking it. You're a bit unclear about what it is that you're supposed to be doing here. Click the link in the description, schedule a call with me, and I'll help you gain clarity so you can start taking action and really hit the ground running as a creator. Check it out, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.